I'm Camila Prada, I'm a designer and I make ceramics. I make everything in my studio using the mold making process. This machine is called a blunger. It mixes the clay. Then I carefully pour the clay, or slip as we call it, into these plaster molds I made. It's kind of messy, but I don't mind. These tiny molds are little ears that I stick on later. I let the liquid clay sit in the mold and I check the wall thickness to make sure everything is okay before I start pouring out the clay again. Then I let the molds dry. Now they have a thin wall of clay inside. That's my cast. Before I open the molds, I need to cut off the excess clay. When I open them, I have to be really careful because the clay is still soft and squidgy. Now the ears have to be stuck on. I use my clay as if it were glue. After my casts dry, I have to clean them up and remove all the seams. This is called fettling. Now it's time for everything to go in the kiln. The kiln gets really hot and it takes 2 days before I can open it again. These just got out of the kiln. Now my casts are actually hard ceramic, but without the white shiny glaze. I need to dip them to get the glaze on and brush on any bits that I missed. And after that, I need to get them in the kiln again for a second firing. My pieces are almost finished and I can decorate them with these decals, which I design on the computer. They need to be applied carefully, making sure there are no air bubbles underneath. Now it's time to hand color the ears on my ceramic panda with a special porcelain pen. Everything needs to go in the kiln for one last time to make sure that the decals are stuck permanently onto the pieces. And now I have a shelf full of happy characters. This whole process usually spans a few weeks. Even though it takes a while, it's awesome to be a designer but still work with my hands.